The largest exporters have not yet been able to agree on an increase in oil production. The decision was to be taken by OPEC and its allies on June 30. As you remember, the meeting was postponed for one day. Then OPEC Plus decided to hold more talks on oil output policy as its members failed to reach an agreement. At the same time, there are rumors that Saudi Arabia is now calling for keeping the current policy unchanged, although initially the country consented to the very possibility of increasing oil production. This creates even more uncertainty in the market, as it is completely unclear what the outcome of the OPEC Plus summit will be. That is why oil prices have been extremely volatile lately. Moreover, this uncertainty leads to panic in the market, which in turn is driving oil prices up. At the same time, if OPEC Plus ultimately agrees to boost oil production, prices will inevitably go down. In case its output policy remains unchanged, oil prices may well extend gains. Against this background, Brent crude is rising again. Following a short-term correction in the price range from $76.5 to $75.22, the European benchmark edged up again. Now, if the price is able to consolidate above the $76.5 mark and be there for a couple of days, Brent crude is likely to drift even higher. As for US WTI crude, it hit a new high and then entered a sideways channel. The benchmark is currently trading within the range of 74.40–75.60. In this case, experts recommend using a breakout strategy. By the way, WTI crude oil is expected to repeat the dynamic pattern of Brent crude. Therefore, market participants need to follow both assets. On Friday, the ruble managed to recoup some of its losses against the US dollar. At the same time, the Russian currency added about 1%. However, it's still too early to talk about a complete recovery of ruble positions. Its bullish run is limited as long as the dollar-ruble pair is trading above the level of 73 rubles. The euro-ruble pair is currently moving at the peak of its correction in the range of 86.70–87.20 rubles per euro. Thus, the best way to make a profit trading this currency pair is to use a breakout method. However, judging by the dynamics of oil prices, the ruble may gain in value slightly and achieve the 87.80 mark in the near future. While the United Arab Emirates is blocking the oil deal, the ruble continues its volatile movement. The Russian currency is trading under pressure from uncertainty about the OPEC Plus meeting outcome. Therefore, in addition to high volatility, the ruble is also gradually losing ground. Moreover, things will not change until the results of the negotiations are known. The very OPEC Plus decision is very important for the currency, as any outcome of the summit will still lead to the ruble's further gains, even if OPEC Plus agrees to increase oil production volumes. The reason is that losses due to lower oil prices will be offset by an increase in export volumes. That is, total return will remain unchanged. Surprisingly, the situation does not seem to change, but the ruble has already fallen in price noticeably, and the balance can be readdressed only by the stronger Russian currency. Subscribe to our channel and watch new videos. See you back soon.